Yo, what's up, guys? Today I'm gonna be showing you how to make a local Los type beat, or like a dark trap type beat, Space Ghost Perp type shit. There's really like no tutorials on this, so I wanted to make one, like let you guys know my process and how I do it. So yeah, let's get started on it. So first, I had this pad sound. I use autogun for mainly, yeah, every melody I use autogun besides atmosphere or choir. I got this pad sound, shy synthesizer. Fuck, I can't speak. But yeah. This is what it sounds like. Literally one note, and that's yeah. And then I just added intensity and a Valhalla room, and I cut out the lows. And then next I added a lead. This is from Autogun. It's called Glassy Thump. Mainly sound selection is very important for these for this type of beats. You want something that's video game like. I guess is like the best way to describe it. Think of like Mortal Kombat instruments, and throw that on a dark trap type beat. Yeah, that's basically what it is. So it's a melody for this one. For the scale, I'm using Japanese insen. This makes like a really dark kind of sound to it, like mystical. It's kind of like the sound you want. We want to go for like a mystical sound. Like, I don't know, it's just something weird. So yeah, that's it. Lead literally just has an EQ on it, cutting the lows. And then finally the bass, or not finally, but the bass, strings and autogun. This just has an intensity on it. And a Valhalla room, and I cut out the subs. And then finally the last melody, or the last two melodies, I'd say, is this one. You want to have like a weird bounce, like a dun 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 dun. You just want to have weird bounce. Bounce is very important as well. And yeah, it's just a melody. It's just a bunch. It looks like a bunch of random notes thrown together, which it kind of is. But and then finally, it's a choir. It's mainly just texture, like a stab. Here's the effects on the melody, the delay, and Valhalla room. And yeah, that's the melody. I'll play the full melody for y'all. Yeah, and then next let's look at the 808. 808 is very simple, literally just two notes. I used a Metro Booming 808 because Local likes to use this 808 a lot, I noticed. Yeah, and then literally just two notes. So that's the 808. And then I added an open hat just right here. And here's a really important part, is the snare. Local usually uses rims, and he throws a effect on the rim. Let me find where the rim's located. So I added a delay. This is very important because usually his rims have like a tail at the end where it goes kind of thing, and you can just copy these delay settings for it. And I turned the mix down to 9%, and an intensity, a fast distortion, and a parametric EQ and a reverb. This is just a Metro rim, and then I layered it with that. The snare adds kind of like a punch to it. And then finally, or not finally, why do I keep saying finally? Too much manager, man. But this is the hat pattern. Kind of go for like a weird bounce. Like I went for like a drill type bounce, and then finally a triangle where, yeah, so this is like a drill type bounce. Yeah, and that's basically the beat. I'm gonna go, I made some vocals over it, which I'll show at the end. For right now, I just want to show the beat. For the vocals, I'm not going to go much in depth on it, but here's what the beat sounds. Oh, I forgot to mention this high right here. I added a high, and then I consolidated it, and then I added gross beat, fast distortion, Valhalla room. So it's like a kind of like a hi-hat pattern in a way, like a two-step hi-hat pattern. But it makes it sound weird, which is like what I'm going for. So yeah, here's the beat. I'll start from here. Oh yeah, there's another 808 pattern. Just show it right there. Yeah, so that's like the beat basically. I forgot to mention the 808 mixer channel. For the 808, you want to have a lot of bass. So what I did is I threw a parametric EQ boosting the lows, and I added an imager, which stereo-wise is the bass. So I'll just play without effects. This is what it sounds like without effects. It's very thin, not wide, with effects. Very like fat. It just will hit on car speakers, I promise you. And then on the master, I actually didn't use a soft clipper because LOKO Lows has like kind of like a old school style mixing to it, which has a lot of limiting in it. And this is my limiter preset, so the beat kind of ducks when the 808 hits because it's clipping, which is what a limiter does. And then an EQ boosting the lows again, and that's basically the beat. And then I can go over to vocals. For the vocals, I kind of went for like a SPACEGHOSTPURRP type shit. And literally, I'll show you the effects I put on my vocals. I just recorded it, and this is the chain. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. So there's a compressor, intensity, limiter, fast distortion, bit crush, Valhalla room, that, and that. And then yeah, so you got. Oops. Yeah, so then I rendered it, and then when I rendered it, what you could do with the render is you could slow it down. So by doing that, you just click the stretch, and then you just hold Alt and drag it. And then I boosted the low on the render, kept the limiter on. Makes it much more darker. Yeah, and that's basically how you make like a SPACEGHOSTPURRP LOKO Lows type beat or song. And yeah, it's pretty simple. It's mainly just sound selection and making the melody sound like majestic in a way. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for watching. My link to my drum kits in the description. Buy them now. Later.